frolic. No need to thank me for jamming the transmissions of those boors, Atlas and Ryan. Let them have their squabble. The artist, yes, the artist knows there is richer earth to till. For example, I test you, little moth, but for a reason. I test all my disciples. Some shine like galaxies, and some burn like a moth at the flame. Come now, into my home.
Regarding your review of Anna Culpepper's latest musical insult, of all the worthy artists in Rapture, why you continue to devote column inches to this musical gremlin is beyond my imagination. Where she is not derivative, she's boring. Where she's not boring, she's obvious. Where she's not obvious, she's dangerous.
Could you possibly think I would meet with my public now, when I'm preparing? Unbelievable.
Getting to the best bit!
No! Silence! Allegro! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Presto! No!
I'm trying. Please.
Once again, young Fitzpatrick.
Oh God, you sick fuck, let me out of there!
Come down now, little more life. of the artists is to capture. See young Fitzpatrick here on the stage. Use your camera. Take him as he is now, so I may remember. And now you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the shutterbug, little moth. Now, head to the atrium and place his photograph in my masterpiece. And so our collaboration commences. I know why you've come, little moth. You've your own canvas, one you'll paint the blood of a man I once loved. Yes, I'll send you to Ryan. But first, you must be part of my masterpiece. Go to the atrium. Hurry now. My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span. Do you see it? When I am dust, this is what they'll point to. My quad tick. My masterpiece. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. Touch it. And there's Fitzpatrick, freed of his own kinks and defects. And here's the glorious news. This is just the moment of conception. Out in this place, there are 3 men, all former disciples of mine, all connected by a common thread: betrayal. Find them and immortalize their mortality in my quad tick. Go. Once they've been sent, you shall go to yours. And
welcome to the Circus of Value! Welcome to the circus. Welcome. Feel your cravings of the Circus of Value!
Lock
us in, old man. That's fine with cops. I used to love you. I used to think you're a musical genius. You know why? Because you paid my rent, you ancient hack. Come on to the record store. I'll show you what I think here. Plinkety plink plink.
Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in. YouTube is giving me another copyright claim here. There's a song playing called Beyond the Sea. I didn't realize how many songs were actually in Bioshock. It's mainly like all the audio logs, and then when you're walking around the environment, you hear it. Because this was like a 1960s or 1950s, so they have all that old stuff on here, and it never really caught my attention until YouTube started saying, hey, you can't put this up here. But Yeah, there's a couple clips in this video where that's gonna happen. This is the longest one. Unfortunately, it's like 2 minutes long. This one section. But yeah, if you want to hear the song, it's just Beyond the Sea. So I think the audio is gonna come back in another minute. Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay. If you guys have any any recommendations you want me to play. Right now I think I'm working on Batman Arkham Asylum. So if you guys want to check that out. Yeah, there's about another 60 seconds left of this muted audio because of YouTube and their damn copyright claims. But yeah, this is like my 5th or 6th time playing Bioshock. This is my first time playing it on PC with mouse and keyboard. So I'm playing on normal difficulty, and if it looks a little clunky, I mean, if you got this far, thanks for watching, but if it looks a little clunky, that's why, because I've been playing mouse and keyboard and I'm still getting used to that. But yeah, hope you guys like it. I'll have a video out for Bioshock 2 within the next couple weeks after I do Batman. Do you guys like these segmented sections of the game, or do you prefer the full game? Let me know.
Ears off, but I can't. I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse, my eternal curse. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. It's my curse. It's my fucking curse. I want to take the ears off. Please, take them off. Please.
Stuck on pipes.
Allow me to draw back the curtain.
I can see.
You think you're gonna finish me in here, you old fruit? You're the saps you tossed in this meat locker, all panicked like rabbits. I just watched and waited. And when they started to kick, I started to scavenge. Made myself a little splicer cocktail, I did. You can't come in from the cold. You gotta grow ice over your heart. And the Iceman cometh, Sander, baby. The Iceman fucking cometh.
You feel great? Why don't you send someone? Son of a bitch. Left me to freeze. Oh, I've got a pose all picked out for you.
That was brazy. Take a photo of him and place it in the quad tick. I'm feeling full, like an expectant mama. Yes! Now put the picture in the frame. Let's see what we've got here.
Anyone to look to, except to me, and I am not much to speak of. You give them hope. And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate that gratitude.
Come back!
Thank you.
It's coming together. Yes. But there will always be doubters. You don't doubt. I could never stomach doubters.
Stood up again. Second time this week. Ever since my face was... Well, Steinman worked on me, but it was never the same since the blast. Being alone so much gives a girl time to think. Who could hate me so much they'd ruin me like this? And what did I do to them? You know, I keep thinking of all them bandits and terrorists Ryan's got locked up in Paula Square, and I get so mad. Sometimes I can hardly breathe. If I could only confront them, tell them what they did to me, how they're ruining everything for me, for Rapture, maybe I'd feel better.
manager didn't sign up to see us government types shutting down shops, killing their owners, even with a ponce like Fontaine. But he brung it upon himself. Instead of copping it on the chin, bugger gets it into his head that he's gonna go down guns blazing. Who does he think he is, John bloody Wayne? We can get on top of this. We can. Here's what we do. We find Fontaine's will and make what was his go to where it was intended. If not, the pockets of us to put him into the ground.
Get up, Mr. Bubbles! Get up! Get up! No! 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 Thank you. Thank you. Oh, time for beddy-bye, Mr. B. Rapture's gone to hell! Came here to be a star! Not too late! Not too late!
I didn't mean to hurt anyone!
Come where I can see you!
The bat! Please!
I just got the word to put the bump on Anna Culpepper. This isn't some gangster or hard-nosed political operative. We're talking about a dizzy twist what wrote a song or two that got under Ryan's wig.
What's that?
Then we'll see who the real artist is down here. Tell the old crow's music cooks better than it sounds. messenger boy! I got something for that, bro. Spend a little time with my kitten, sugar.
Not a musician. He's Ryan's stable boy. Ryan's got policies crap all over.
He's a nasty one. And my favorite. But I think I like him better this way. Take his damn photo. Chop, chop. You flutter all around the fort, taking life as you go. You're not a moron. You're an angel. I've never painted an angel. Maybe I should.
Is that someone next?
Oh, and we were just getting to the best bit.
What's that look? You don't like it, do you? I don't need to be judged by you, by anyone. Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I say to all of you! Fly away, little moth! Fly! You'll have to forgive an old fool. An old fool is artistic temperament. The birth is so close now. The labor pains can blur the judgment and drive the passions of even the finest spirits.
Rapture is going to hell. And why? Because of them. Always behind the scenes, at the Lyceum, at the galleries in Soho, even down here in this so-called utopia. The Doubters. Simpatico. Yes, there's blood in the streets. Yes, people sometimes disappear. And those awful little girls. Well, I suppose the Doubters think you can paint a picture without soiling your smock.
Where you going, honey?
Fontaine knew our blokes were coming. We were done over. Them splicers come screaming out the woodwork. Burping fire, spitting ice. Demons out of the Bible they were. I've never seen nothing like it. It wasn't a business he was building. It was an army.
A rapture reminder. We all have one.
What's starting? God. Hey fella, don't you want to take a walk with me?
I thought you had forgotten about poor Jasmine, but I am so glad you didn't.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. I didn't know. I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing? No, don't, please. I loved you. Don't, please, no, no!
How about some fucking service around here? Who is
it completely dries up.
It's beautiful. You'll find your path to Ryan is now clear. Captain Sanders said hello. Oh, yes. You may avail yourself upon one of my lesser works as a token of our time together. If you had become my one and true disciple, you might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private news. But who knows if that man is yet even... born. Now, go.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Would you kindly leg it over to the sphere and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to settle up with Ryan.
I could have been the toast of Broadway, the talk of Hollywood. But instead, I followed you to this soggy bucket. When you needed my starlight, I illuminated you. But now I rot, waiting for an audience that doesn't ever come. I'm writing something for you, Andrew Ryan. It's a requiem.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
I see Cohen's lost his touch, if you knew him well. He used to believe in work, strength. Now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he's still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live. You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
Heretic!
Ryan nationalised Fontaine Futuristics. He owns it now, lock, stock and barrel. For the good of the city, he says. He'll break it up in due time, he says. I've resigned from the council and lodged me letter of protest, but that's just pissing in the wind. It'll be war, I say, unless somebody stops Ryan, and right fast. I spent the afternoon trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways till Easter. There's no way into that base. All I got for my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart the best electrical engineer of our generation.
The worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
His light shineth even down here in the murk.
What is the difference between a man and a parasite? A man builds, a parasite asks, where's my share? A man creates, a parasite says, what will the neighbors think? A man invents, a parasite says, watch out, or you might tread on the toes of God.
That service
jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive. And when that day comes, we'll use your tombstone for paving tiles.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the rise.
She's everything. I traded it. And what did it get me, huh?
Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
Dragging this out and fight me, you bastard!
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. There's dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Janie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance on those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. There's dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Janie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Hey guys, one more time, this YouTube copyright claim. Bit of a pain, but yeah, I think this is a quick one, so cool. Enjoy.
Forgot. I believed in this place. I believed in Ryan. But when it got hard, Ryan didn't believe in Rapture, didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto, and my girl is gone. Worse than gone. One of those things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.
it took to create a place like this. And what have you built? Nothing. You can only loot and break. You're not a man. You're just a termite at her side.
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they eat. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious. Like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell. But sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break. Let me tell you something about keyboards and all the university types. They're so smart, except when he ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now's every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, Rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
Even miles of the water, still she's happy. We have turned away from your lives. I observe all his commandments.
devices are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Ryan's spies sent to feel me out. I think she is. If I'm wrong, an innocent girl will end up on Ryan's bloody trophy wall. If I'm right, well, I best be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get soft now, I can't.
We have turned away from your life. I wore it for you. Sorry, Father. I'll do what you say. I'll do what you say.
Casing is ready. I've got one charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now I need 4 R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now's every weeks I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
His commandments. Observe all his commandments. Observe all his commandments.
Hey, put him where I can see him.
Jesus loves me, this I
build a city at the bottom of the sea. Insanity. But where else could we be free from the clutching hand of the parasites? Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control, a society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Hey guys, they got me again. This is the second one or the third one in this video. This is a quick one though. It's just this quick room. I guess there's a radio or a record player in this room. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to knock these things off the wall, so that's why I ended up just giving up and walking through them. I had the health packs, why not use them? But I could not figure out for the life of me how to shoot these stupid things off the wall. There's got to be a way to do it, but for some reason I can't remember how. But yeah, that's why I look a little stupid right here. But eventually, you see, I just say screw it, and I just start walking through the damn things. But your audio should be coming back right about now-ish. So, again, thanks for watching, guys.
Is there blood in the streets? Of course. Have some chosen to destroy themselves in careless splicing? Undeniable. But I will make no proclamations. I will dictate no law. The great chain moves slowly, but with wisdom. It is our impatience that invites in the parasite of big government. And once you've invited it in, it will never stop feeding on the body of the city.
Observe all his commandments. Observe his commandments. Observe all his commandments.
That's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of nowhere. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core past geothermal control, and we'll see if these needle nose that knew what the hell they were talking about.
I'm just lonely. I'm lonely. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible is. I'm not saying. I traded you, oh Lord, for mammon. And what did it get me, huh?
This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help. I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer quick death, dare I say. It will be preferable to what you want to be with.
Shall be the fruit of thy basket. ¡Me muero!
Heading on to the core.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something you can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second, and maybe the word will come to you. Nostalgia. What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.